Let's get into the model itself now. What is it that eXp does that is so disruptive? Well, there are 4 pillars of benefit upon which the eXp model stands. Now, I'm going to tell you what they are in advance, and then we'll go through them one by one in a little bit more detail. So the first pillar is a phenomenal technology platform to build your own business as an agent. Pillar number 2 is world-class training, which no company in the world can compete with, and you're going to see why that is when we get into it. Pillar number 3 is the equity awards. So this is the opportunity to build up a shareholding in the company just by doing what you're already doing as an estate agent, be given shares. And then the 4th pillar of benefit is the revenue sharing opportunity. So eXp share the revenues of the company with those agents who help them grow the company. Okay, so let's look at each one of those pillars in a little bit more detail now. The first pillar is the technology platform upon which you will build your business as an estate agent. Okay, what does it cost to join? Well, it's 800 Rand to join eXp, and then there is a monthly cloud fee of 800 Rand. There are no other fees, no hidden fees or costs over and above that. The 800 Rand per month covers everything that I'm going to talk about as we look at the platform. What is the split that you work on? Well, now listen carefully. Initially, you will be on a 71-29 split. Now, why do I say 71 when the slide on the screen says 75-25? Well, if you look at the bottom point on that screen, it says that there is, in addition to the 25% you pay eXp South Africa, there is a 4% international fee that you pay to eXp International. They take 0.5% of that and they actually reallocate it back into South Africa for social responsibility projects. Okay, so 71-29 split. But when you have paid in 150,000 Rand to eXp South Africa in a 12-month period, they cap you there, and from that point onwards, for the rest of that 12 months, you don't pay eXp South Africa anything. So you only pay the 4% to international from that point onwards. So until you've capped, you're on a 71-29 split. When you've capped, you've paid in your 150 for the rest of that year, you're on a 96% split with eXp, which is pretty exciting. Okay, the 800 Rand per month, what does that include? Well, obviously it includes access to eXp's avatar world. You get to create your avatar and you can go into the world to get tech support or transactional support or go to the marketing department or whatever it is that you want to do. And you get access to the world. You also get an eXp email address, obviously, and that gives you access to all of the technology and tools. Then you get a listing management system called REP, the real estate platform, which we use to load all of our listings. When you load your listings on the REP system, they will automatically syndicate from there to Private Property and Property 24, the 2 major portals. And you don't pay anything extra for your clicks or your leads. Your syndication to the portals is covered by your 800 Rand per month. Then you also get Lightstone membership with the valuations and deed searches that Lightstone system gives you access to. The last thing that I'll mention about the technology platform is that you get access to our workplace profile. Now, Workplace is it's an app developed by Facebook, but for companies. And eXp actually has one of the largest workplace profiles in the world. And when you go into Workplace, you can, at the click of a button, connect with any eXp agent in the world with a direct message to their phone, and you can network, you can form groups, you can join groups. It is an unbelievable place to communicate and to network with the fastest growing real estate company in the world. Okay, so that is the first pillar of benefit, and we can go into more detail about how all of those systems work as we get into conversations with you. Then lastly, before we get off the first pillar, this platform for you to run your own business, obviously one of the questions around the platform is, what happens with marketing materials? Well, you get marketing templates like you would at any other company for business cards and flyers and directional signage and all of that stuff, boards, and we will give you the artwork for that. You will need to produce those materials yourself, of course, as an independent business owner within eXp, but we give you the artwork. But there's more to be said about the beautiful branding and artwork that eXp provides us with. eXp take a flexible branding approach to their business. And what that is designed to do is to take into account people who already have an existing brand that they don't want to lose. Now, that may not apply to you. You may be coming from a big existing brand or just not want to keep the brand that you're working with at the moment. You will just trade as an eXp agent. But you may be someone who owns a small business and you have worked really hard over the last few years to build your brand. Your logo is recognized in your area and you don't want to lose it. Well, you don't have to. You can trade as that same brand that you're currently trading as, just powered by eXp, and there's marketing materials and templates available for all of that as well. So here's an example of a guy called Kyle Whistle's website. So you may know the name Kyle Whistle. He was recently voted the top estate agent in the world using video. And Kyle Whistle recently moved his whole team over to eXp, and they've chosen to maintain their brand, the Whistle Realty Group. But now, as you can see from their website, it's just Whistle Realty powered by eXp. And then, of course, there's any kind of marketing materials or swag that you would love to produce to build your brand. So the corporate branding, the materials, the templates are unbelievable with eXp, and I'm really excited about the branding.